Hey, what is up guys? MKBHD here, and my good friend on the internet, Michael Fisher, you probably know him now as Mr. Mobile. He started a new YouTube channel. First of all, you should check that out if you haven't already. But more importantly, one of his newest videos was about all of his daily tech, like his daily drivers, the stuff he uses on a daily basis. And I don't know if you remember video responses on YouTube as a feature before that was killed off. You can kind of think of this video as one of those. So all the stuff in this video is my daily tech and the stuff I use on a daily basis. So first of all, I'll start with the wearable stuff. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably noticed at some point the band that I have on my left wrist all the time. It's actually not even a piece of tech. It's probably the furthest thing I have from a piece of tech on this list, but it's a lens bracelet. I'll leave a link to it below. It's not super special or anything. It doesn't count my steps or measure heart rate or anything like that, but it does happen to be pretty much the same exact size as a Canon EF lens mount. Now I don't wear a smartwatch that often, but when I do, it's probably because I'm traveling and I'm trying to save battery life on my smartphone, so that helps me get less screen time when I just check my notification on my wrist. Anyway, my smartwatch of choice on my Android side is the Moto 360, and on the iOS side, it's the Apple Watch. Now I do realize you can use the Moto 360 with the iPhone if you wanted to, but it's just not quite the same. Using an Android Wear smartwatch with an iPhone doesn't quite give you the same experience as the Apple Watch with an iPhone. Plus, the Apple Watch has gotten a lot better for the iPhone recently, so that's still the best option. So Android Wear, iOS, Apple Watch. Now the golden question, or the one that's most frequently asked that I see in comment sections all the time, and we see like every day on Twitter, is smartphone of choice, daily driver smartphone. And that answer changes like all the time, but here's where we're at right now. So I have a couple of SIM cards. My main SIM card, the one that everyone has the phone number of, that's the one my friends have. That's an AT&T SIM card, and that's in my main phone. And then I have a secondary SIM card, usually also AT&T, but that one will be in whatever phone I'm testing. And if I'm not testing a phone at the moment, then the secondary SIM will be in my iPhone. So the way it works is if I'm testing a phone and I like it a lot and I want it to be my daily, it'll move up and it'll get my main SIM card, and then the secondary SIM will go back into my iPhone. So right now my main SIM card is in a OnePlus 3, and I've of course made a video about this phone. It's a solid $400 Android smartphone with really clean software, great performance, and fast charging that I really like a lot. I switched to it from, I believe, the Galaxy S7 Edge after testing it because I preferred the OnePlus's software. And then I think before that, I was rocking a Nexus 6P with the Android Nougat beta back when it was just Android N. So it's the OnePlus 3 right now and the iPhone 6s Plus as the secondary. Now, why does the iPhone keep coming back to the secondary SIM as a default? The iPhone tends to be better with camera-related applications that aren't the camera app. So things like if you've seen my Snapchat story, or if you've seen Beams, or my Instagram, basically anything that's taken on a smartphone that didn't happen in the camera app, those apps all tend to work better in iOS. So that's why you'll see an iPhone in my other pocket. My tablet of choice, I don't really have a daily tablet. I don't use a tablet every day anymore. Sometimes iPad Pro, sometimes Pixel C, but again, neither of those things are used every single day. So the batteries just last forever since they sit around. But my laptop of choice, my main laptop that I do use as a daily workhorse, is the 15-inch MacBook Pro. It is fully maxed out, and it's the one that was painted black by Colorware. It was in the Dope Tech Customs episode. It's been a few months now with it, and people often ask, like, how does the paint look? Or how does the Colorware coat look? Basically, the majority of it still looks pristine, but the only blemishes are like right on the corners where some of the paint has, I guess, either chipped off or rubbed thin. Not really sure, but obviously since it's a silver finish, the anodized aluminum underneath, you can see that contrast pretty clearly. I think it still looks pretty good though. It gives it a bit of character. And a lot of people also ask why a fully loaded MacBook Pro, and it's because I do edit with this machine on the go. So when I went to Google I/O or when I went to WWDC, I was editing in Final Cut on this machine. And I guess that also explains the desktop of choice, which is the 2013 Mac Pro. And wow, just saying that out loud makes you realize how long it's been since they refreshed the Mac Pro. This thing is due for an upgrade, obviously. I'm ready for a new one, but right now I am rocking the 8-core trash can with 64 gigs of RAM, the dual D700 graphics cards, and of course Mac OS X, and Final Cut again. And this makes it the main editing rig. Other little pieces of tech that I use on a daily basis that make my life a little easier. One, headphones. The Audio-Technica HEH M50RD, the red M50s, have been my dailies for a very long time. So I use them for editing And they're classics, great price, great sound, pretty much can't go wrong. But when I want to fly or when I'm using noise canceling headphones, it's the Bose QC35. And I still use the Jaybird X2s over the new Freedoms for just like generally walking around. They're awesome Bluetooth earbuds. I did a whole video all about them, and they're still really, really good. I think there's an awesome deal on them on Amazon like right now as I'm recording this video, so I'll link it below the like button if you want to check it out. Hopefully it's still a really low price and you can scoop up that deal. So anyway, that's the main bits of tech that I use on a daily basis, and I guess I'll pass this along to anyone who's watching. What tech do you use on a daily basis? Or maybe more importantly, how does the tech you use on a daily basis make your life better? And if you want to make a video response, feel free to do that too if you're into it. I'm not tagging anyone obviously, but this is sort of an open invitation. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.